This is Aunt Anna. This is your brother Willie with his lovely wife Catherine and your niece Kate. Here we are in Philadelphia on February the 11th, and we're going to bring you love and good wishes from our home to yours. We loved seeing the video of you David brought to us, and you look fabulous. You look terrific. You sound terrific. And it was just wonderful hearing your voice and seeing you sort of in person on the video, right? Mom and Dad?
Right.
So, Mom and Dad, what do you want to say to Anna? Tell her how you feel. Tell her what the weather's like. What do you want to say?
Hi, Ann. I feel pretty good, and I stay away from the nursing homes.
Yeah, he had an experience that knocked him into another reality.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What'd you think, Uncle, looking at Mom's video? She looks pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, she does. He was very impressed with your beautiful hair, Aunt Anna. The first thing he said was, "Look at that beautiful head of hair my sister has." Yeah.
She had a beautiful head of hair.
And she still does.
Growing up. Yeah.
Did she when she was growing up?
Yeah, she took after Mom.
Yeah, real thick?
For the hair.
Yeah?
Yeah, in other words, but the boys took after Pop, and they
All went bald.
bald.
Yeah, yeah.
Except Steve.
Yeah, he didn't go bald.
And Mike didn't either.
Yeah, Mike went pretty bald.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mike
I was
tried-
wondering that last night. How old was Uncle Mike when he died?
About 46.
Young.
Yeah.
Young. Yeah.
He died at 46?
46.
Uh-huh.
He was on the way to Florida, and he got sick, and they put him in a hospital down there. And Nick drove down there and picked him up.
What did he die from?
I think he had cancer of the stomach. He always complained about the ulcers. Yeah, so Nick drove him and put him in Lankino Hospital here in Philadelphia, and that's where he passed away.
Oh. So tell us, when you worked for Uncle Mickey, when he got married the first time, you were sharing a bedroom. Was it with Uncle Nick?
Well, Mickey, my brother Mickey, Michael, he used to put on his Texaco uniform at night with his car, and he would ride on Erie Avenue, and he looked the scenery over, you know.
Yeah.
So our Brock's Lunches was out at towards about 10 blocks east of the gas station,
Uh-huh.
and
Is that where he met Evelyn?
Evelyn was having lunch,
Uh-huh.
sitting on like the place where they used to put the papers down in the
Uh-huh.
where they sell the papers. So she was sitting there having lunch,
Uh-huh.
and Mickey saw her sitting there, you know.
Uh-huh.
And the next thing you know, they both hooked up and flew down to Delaware.
And they got married in Delaware?
Yeah.
And then they came back and what? What'd they tell you and Uncle Nick?
You're going to have to find other headquarters.
So were you and Uncle Nick sharing a bed at that point?
Yes.
So you would work during the day and Uncle Nick worked. How did that work?
Yeah, well, Mike was sleeping in one room, and Nick and I would sleep in the apartment. We would sleep in the other room.
Right.
And then when that night he come home, and he says, I'm a married man now. You two have to find your own.
Beat it. Beat it. You had to beat it, right?
Yeah. So Nick had a gas station right across the street, you know. Are you familiar with Nick's gas station?
I know y'all had gas stations.
Well, Nick had a gas station, and he would bunk up with Mickey and me and Mike, and that's when Mike says, "Three's a crowd."
So where was Uncle Frank when all this was happening?
He was in the Navy.
Oh, he was already in the Navy. Oh, okay.
Hey, Uncle, I know my mom would like to hear anything you remember about her as a kid.
Yeah.
Tell something that would jog my mom's memory. What do you remember back in Germantown when you were a little boy and my mom was a not much older girl?
Did she take care of the family? Did she take care of the girls?
Well, Nancy was the starlet at the time. You know.
Nancy?
Yeah.
Nancy who?
Nancy
Sing.
Max.
Uncle John's daughter? No, but David's asking when Aunt Anna, before Nancy Maxon was born,
Yeah.
okay, and Aunt Anna was maybe a teenager, you were a little boy.
Yeah.
Your sister Annie.
Your sister Annie, do you remember, did she take care of Aunt Katie? Did she take care of Aunt Mary? What, did she
Well,
have friends?
One part is when Annie was born, and she was up in the front bedroom in our house in Germantown, and my Annie,
You mean when Katie was born?
my mother gave
Aunt
Kate.
Do you remember, did Aunt Anna have any friends, girlfriends or friends?
Oh yeah, Ruthie Brennan next door, Nancy
Ah.
Price next door,
Uh-huh.
Skochik, all the girls they together.
They all hung together?
Well, and then they had to get on the bus, you know,
Uh-huh.
and we had to ride the bus, but especially to the junior and high school,
Uh-huh.
and we would sing on the bus. The
Ah,
girls would sing, you know,
uh-huh.
and the boys wouldn't sing, you know.
No.
We're
Because
just
we had to
about
ride 7
we're just
miles.
about out of time here, but I wanted to ask Aunt Catherine if you want to say anything before we close this off.
No, I hope you're well, Aunt Anna,
And how are you feeling?
and I feel good.
You feel good? And
Yes.
tell her you're back with your quilting,
Yeah, I'm back in quilting.
and you're back with your crocheting.
I'm back with my crocheting.
That's good.
Yeah.
Sofa there.
All right, everybody, say goodbye.
Goodbye!
Love you, Ann.